She is depended on by most, but she is genuinely embraced by very few. You ever seen a woman walk into the room and she has not said a word, but her presence alone has automatically shifted the atmosphere of the environment? Everyone's looking around trying to see who is that? Who is that? Because her presence is so dominant. That woman who walks around with that bold leadership like energy, that woman had to fight to maintain that dominant essence and that atmosphere shifting energy, because from the very beginning, most of her opposition came from female family members. You'll see a woman and she just exudes leadership qualities and have a very strong, almost intimidating like quality to herself. But the way that she interacts with people is just as sweet as pie. And you're taken back because the way that she presents is not the way that she acts. And a lot of times these women come from some of the worst type of family systems, where many of the women in their families have banded together like a little coven to oppose that woman's very existence, to try to treat that woman like she's Cinderella. Women who were supposed to embrace her and cover her and keep her and pour into her, they made it their mission to band together to exclude her and oppress her and make her feel less than what she was. And a lot of it was jealousy and them being threatened by her very existence. So with mothers like that, aunts like that, female cousins like that, and you try to go out into the world and find some type of commonality with your female counterparts, and at first they love and accept you, and then they turn around and tell you, oh, when I first saw you, I thought you was stuck up. Oh, when I first met you, I thought you was all of that. Not even giving you a shot and giving you an opportunity to show who you naturally are, because from the gate you will automatically perceived to be a threat because of this intimidation factor. And so as a result, many women who have had to face these perpetual cycles of female strained relationships, it's not that they don't want to be in female friend groups. Unfortunately, a lot of times they're just too big to be in most spaces. And because of that leadership like quality, they have had to answer some type of call of authority. And as a result, many people rely on them for knowledge, their skill set, their know-how, or their strength and resilience. But very few people will accept them when they show the nuances of themselves or the other many layers of themselves, as if all of these things cannot coexist at one time. These women are polarizing and they are often misunderstood. So as an effort to preserve their sanity and their well-being, unfortunately, they have to be extremely selective and have almost unrealistic standards to be able to stay in that essence.